All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a quick breather, and then we are going for two. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, buddy. Thank you for joining us on College Football Update. It's funny because Michael Penix finally is out of college. Been in there the last 6 years or whatever. But we are going for two, and we are going to use this real quick. Just tell you what we are looking forward to coming into this season. For me, honestly, I want to see Colorado. What can you do? You went 4-8 last year. Obviously, we have all that turmoil before and after the season. Now the Pac-12 the disbanded. Essentially, I mean, you got two teams left, the Pac-2. But now let's see what you're gonna do to the Big 12. You talked that stuff. You said you were this. Your guys were this and that. You've been talking all off season. In the game, they got you with your Shedeur with the watch. They don't have the watch, but they have you at least doing that.
Well, and they start Shedeur and Travis Hunter both in the Heisman race, and like Colorado gets all that love. Back it up.
So, let's see it. Let's see what you got. And outside of that, obviously, the final, the 12-team tournament, like that to me gives so many teams a chance, and it's what it's going to do for me is it's going to keep those players that might be pro ready, might be ready to go to the draft. It's going to keep them on the team because they have something to play for. And it's going to really make that decision a tough decision. Do I not want to play? Do I want to abandon my guys? What does that show about my loyalty? So I really want to see what the CFP and now the 12-game tournament, I want to see what that does to these guys that are leaving the transport, all that stuff. So what's your going for two, bud?
For me, on top of the playoff, I want to see these new conferences. I want to see how Texas and Oklahoma do in the SEC. I want to see how Oregon, USC, UCLA, and Washington do in the Big Ten. Who's going to win these conferences? Which of these are any of these new teams coming in making playoffs? Are any of them winning those conferences? I mean, Texas has a legit shot as far as I'm concerned in the SEC. Right now, Oregon is my pick to win the Big Ten. It's going to be a lot of fun to see these new matchups. As much as I hate the change, I'm also excited for it. And I can't wait to see how it affects the playoff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And ACC, SMU, Cal, and Stanford all going in there. And then what, Florida State and Clemson, I mean, there's the rumors.
What's going to happen there? Yeah,
they might be out. So, hey, it is definitely a free-for-all, and I love that in the game. One of the things they do, first thing you can do in Dynasty is customize your conference.
Yeah.
How do you want your conference to be? I left it alone, but I was thinking real quick.
I'm thinking I'm going to do one where set it up kind of geographically.
Yes.
But then the group of 5 conferences are going to be my relegation leagues. And make it so the champion of the MAC moves up to the Big Ten and the worst team in the Big Ten moves down to the MAC, that kind of thing. So I might do one of those and try that.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, let me know about that. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.